Hey guys, Mr. Tatum here. We are going to be doing the multi-part sketching techniques this time. We're looking at the creating a master sketch from the second part in there. Our goals for today are to create a master sketch. We're going to review the sketching constraints and understand how to sketch multiple closed contours in a single sketch. So basically this sketch will be able to function as multi-parts when it's finished or later. Okay, so we're going to go on and go to the next page. So our step one, just like normal, we're going to create a new document, make sure the workspace units are in millimeters, and create a front sketch, a front plane sketch, and we're going to rename it Master Sketch. So we're going to go over here to our Onshape, create document, and we're going to name this Master Sketch, and then put your initials. Our three lines beside the Onshape is our document menu. We're going to select that, go to workspace units, change our default length unit from inches to millimeters. Check that. Now we're ready to create our sketch. We are going to do a front plane, and we're going to rename that Master Sketch. I'm going to select my front view, bring that around, and now we're ready to go to the second slide. Next. Okay, so this looks a little daunting, but we're going to take this one step at a time. As always, just do step by step by step. I'm going to create this. These are all construction lines, by the way. I'm going to create this horizontal construction line first, because if you look at it, it appears to not be part of the part. It's going to be used for constraints. So I'm going to create that one first. So I'm going to go over here, construction, and a line. And I'm going to start here at the origin and drag this off over here. Notice it still has the horizontal constraint there, the little dash line underneath it. If it does not, when you're finished, you can just click on it and then come up here to your constraints and click horizontal constraint. So from here, I'm just going to start drawing these. I'm going to start with this line and draw these two, and then I'm going to come back here to the origin and draw these two. So I still got my construction and my line. So I'm going to start down here somewhere, drag it up. Now I'm going to put it through there, but it's not, see, it's not attaching itself. That's fine. I'm going to bring this over here. Escape, construction, line, here, from the origin, out, and over. Okay, and escape. So that's it. Now I didn't measure anything, didn't do anything with any of those. So, but now I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to start doing what it tells me to do as far as my constraints are concerned. And it doesn't matter where you start at. You can start at any point. I'm going to start here with these. These 2 points are symmetric about the horizontal construction line. So jump back over here. So I'm going to click this point and this point. And I'm going to click my symmetric constraint. And then I'm going to select my construction line. And notice they move to the appropriate place. So these 2 points are now symmetric about this line. That's the first thing. I'm going to move on over here to the middle. Equal. So these 3 lines are going to be equal to each other. So I'm going to select this line, and this line. Oh, sorry. I had my let me undo that. I did not realize I still had my symmetric constraint selected, so it is now unselected. So now I can go 1, 2, and 3 and make those equal to each other. Now notice that moved it around a little bit. I'm just going to grab that, and then notice the other one's moving. That's because I've got constraints keeping them in place, which is what we're wanting. Okay, so next up, perpendicular. So this line and this line, oops, those two lines need a perpendicular constraint. And now this line needs to have the midpoint coincident to the construction, the endpoint of the construction line, which is our origin. So this line and this point are going to be midpoint. We're going to zoom out a little bit. So now if I grab the end of this and I move that, notice how everything moves together. It now moves about that axis point. Okay, so next, okay, again, looks a little daunting. Don't worry about that. Step by step, we're going to draw A circles, B circles, and then this big circle here is just separate. The A circles are all going to be equal, the B circles are all going to be equal, and then this one circle is by itself. So we're going to draw those small circles first. So here we're just going to draw one at all of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now remember what it said, they're all equal. So we're going to go ahead and make those equal. So I'm going to unselect my circle and select all of those circles. And we're going to make them equal. Okay, I'm going to do the B circles now. So B's are at all the same spots except for the origin. So circle, I'm going to come here. So the B larger. B, B circle, B circle, every place except for the origin. Uncheck my circle. Now I'm going to select all 5 of the B circles, and they're going to be equal to each other. And I need to draw one more circle here at the origin that's a little bigger. And it's not equal to anything but itself. Okay, so with that done, we're going to move on to slide 4. Okay, so now we're going to put our dimensions in here. So, and it won't matter which A and B we define because they're all the same. So the A is 10 millimeters, B is 25, and then the single one by itself is a 50. So I'm just going to come up here, select my dimension tool, select there, that was 10. B was 25, and here is the one by itself, and it's 50. All right. Now we have 75 for this line and 175 for this line. Remember that these 3 lines are the same, so we only need to dimension 1, and then this line is by itself. So we're going to go this line is 75, and this line is 175. Okay, I do my dimension tool now. So we've got it that dimensioned, and we're on to the next slides. Okay guys, so we're ready to move on to slide 5. Slide 5 here looks a little daunting as well, but we're going to get through this one step at a time. We've got these 4 black lines that we need to draw, and then the 2 blue lines here. Now these are all regular lines. The black lines just means that they're fully constrained, and the blue just means that they're not fully constrained, is all the different coloring means there. So we're going to draw that around, and then we're going to add our constraints to put them where we want them. So we're going to start out with our line tool. Now remember, if I click and hold and drag, when I let go, I can start and draw another line at another location without having to do escape and select the line tool again. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to, well, let's see, go back to front view. So I'm going to start here, click, drag, hold. Here, it's 1. Move over onto the circle. Up to here is 2. Here over is 3. That's my 4 black lines, and then my blue lines. Okay, so now to turn these 4 blue lines black, we're going to constrain them. These are going to be tangent to the vertices. These are going to be horizontal, and then all these other ones are going to be tangent. Okay, so I'm going to start with these 2 up here. So this point and this point, we're going to constrain and make those horizontal. There we go. I'm going to make this line and this circle tangent. This line and this circle are going to be tangent. This line and this circle tangent. This line and this circle tangent. Oh, something happened there. Let's go back. Let's try it this way. Let's go this line and this circle tangent, and then do this way. Sometimes, no, maybe I'm over constraining it. Is that one? Let's go undo. Well, it's already black because this has to be tangent already, because it is horizontal to this one, so it can't. So we're over constraining it. So we're going to go ahead and move down here. This one and this is tangent. Notice it's still blue. This one and this one is tangent. Now it's black. So this one and here is tangent. This one and this one is tangent. Okay, this one and this one is tangent. This one and this is tangent. And notice that's still blue, which is like it should be. It's not fully constrained yet because this point we don't know where it's floating at. Next slide. So now we know that this line needs to be parallel to this construction line, and this circle and this line need to be tangent. Even though it does not come all the way across, this line can still be, because there's an imaginary line that continues on out here, will still, when you constrain it to tangent to this circle, the imaginary part's going to extend on out here and connect tangentially to that circle. So this line and this construction line are going to be parallel. Notice it turned black, and now this one, this line, and this circle need to be tangent. Notice it moved it down, and now all of those are fully constrained because they're now black. Slide 7. Tangent. Oh, we're doing this the bottom half now, so we're going to do the same thing to the bottom half. Draw these 4 in here. So we're going to start here with our line tool. And I'm going to come up here and draw in that one here. Okay. So we want to make these tangent, and these tangent. So unselect my line tool. I want to make this line tangent to that circle, this line tangent to that circle. Notice they're still blue because we're not fully constrained, because we haven't constrained this point here. This line and this line are tangent. This line and this circle are tangent. Now it's black. This line and this circle are tangent. This line and this circle are tangent. Okay. It's still blue, just like ours. We're going to move over to slide 8. This line and this line are now going to be parallel, and we need to make this line tangent to this circle. And that should turn those into fully constrained lines and make them black. This line and this line are parallel. Now it's fully constrained. And now this line and this circle should be tangent. There we go. Okay guys, so we're on to slide 9 now. Slide 9, we're going to sketch the fillets, and we're going to make sure that they're equal, and they are going to be radius of 15. We're also going to sketch in 4 new circles, here, 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 and here, and they're all going to be equal. Alright, so we're going to go back over here. So we're going to go to our fillet tool, and I'm going to select that point there and change that to a 15, and it's already 15 on mine, probably a 5 on yours if you haven't changed it. I'm going to hit enter. It puts the fillet in. I'm going to go down here to this one, same thing, 15, enter. Now I have my 2 fillets. Now I need my circles tool, and I'm going to go here, and this circle is a little larger than the small circle. So I'm going to come here, select those points, the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unselect the circle tool, and now select all 4 of these circles. And we're going to make them equal. Alright. So slide 10 now. We see here that we're going to add the dimension of a 15 diameters to that circle, and we can do any of the 4 because they're equal. It will change all of them. I'm going to go ahead and do it to this one since I've done my other dimensions to that particular one. So click there, drag up, and that is 15. Is that what I said? 15, yes. Enter, and that's going to change all of these to 15. Next step, we're going to accept our sketch so that it is fully defined now. And then we're going to get the area of these three pieces, and we're going to compare that to the quiz check on the next slide. Okay guys, so to finish this out, we need to find out the area so that you can use it on your check on the next slide. So to do that, we can do one of two ways. We can do each one of these individually from this place. If you do that one, it'll show you the area here, but when you do more than one, it will not. So you'll have to unselect, and you can add each of those three together, or the easier thing, select all three, select your tape measure down here, which shows you your measurement details, and it's going to give you your area. And that area should be 8301, hopefully. When you do your quiz check, you should put in yours and see if that's right. Mine is 8301.195. When you do yours, if you've got the same thing that I do and then put it in the quiz check, we'll see if that's correct. If it's not, you're going to need to go back into your sketch and find where you've made your mistake at. But this is what you should have the screenshot of, including the measurement window open here, so that I can see that your screenshot is correct with your name.